whoever created Fortnite, whoever you are out there, I need you to know what you're doing to parents across the globe, okay? Because your game has completely taken over and our children have become total addicts, okay? And I know that it's my job to make sure I know how many hours a day he's playing and this, that, and the other thing. I get that. I'm monitoring, okay? But this child is continuously coming to ask me for money to buy virtual products in your game, virtual skins, virtual jackets, virtual dance moves, these things that are not tangible, that nobody's actually going to get. It's just some made up thing in a game. And then he says to me, well, Mom, there's only 13 hours left, or I'm not going to be able to buy this skin. I have to do it now. They're going to take it away. I won't be able to do it. It's a one-time only sale. I have to do it now. And I said, you need to stop. We are done. We are not having this conversation. No, nothing. You're not getting anything. And he looked at me and he says, Mom, do you remember when we were in church last week and the man was asking for bread because he needed to be fed, and Jesus said, all you need to do is ask and you shall receive? He is trying to use Bible verses to get me to buy him Fortnite skins. He has lost his ever-loving mind. I would really like the people who created this Fortnite to call me, because we need to talk about what you need to do for us parents, because this game is driving us up a wall. I know you're all billionaires now, okay? But you need to do something for us, because this is making us crazy. This Fortnite, we got to do something. We got to make a deal here, okay? I know it's not going to go away, but somebody from over there, call me. We got to make a deal. All right? Because I can ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. He has lost his ever-loving mind. I am so done with Fortnite.
Okay. I hope you can hear me. Sherry is... Moms, we need to talk. I watched on Good Morning America yesterday. They did a segment on children, and I didn't see any girls in it. Everyone that they covered, it looked like were just the boys. I'm sure there are girls out there with this, but what I have seen is boys being addicted to Fortnite. I didn't realize it was as big of a problem until I watched it on the news. And then I started searching, and other local news channels are also covering the story. And I thought, I have got to be a part of this. I've got to be a part of this conversation, because I thought I was the only one. So in about November, December, Chad downloaded the free game Fortnite Clash Royale. He can talk to his friends through this earphone, this earpiece, the headset thing, and he's playing in the trenches with his friends. They're on a team together. They're winning together. They're hiding together. They're chasing together. They're really like constant adrenaline rush. And then what I found is when they're done playing, or I'm like, Chad, it's time to come back to like family life. It's time to come back down to like homework. It's time to come down to taking a shower, eating, be real human being. Everything's boring. Everything is boring because he's so used to that constant adrenaline rush, and you can play for hours at a time. And then all of a sudden, putting the game away and attending a birthday party is boring. Eating family dinner is boring, because he's just trained his brain to constantly be like fight, flight on this game. But real life, it's not fight or flight every single second, every single minute of the day. And it got to the critical point where we said, okay, we're gonna treat this like maybe he's addicted. Are your sons addicted? Please join in the conversation and leave a comment for me to read. And if you have, what has worked? I went to one of my neighbors, my son's friend, father. I said, what does your son do? Because he doesn't seem to be addicted to this game. Is he? And he said that he uses these like timer cubes. I found these on Amazon. I can leave the link below. So we tried this. There's like a 10-minute, 15-minute, and you can like physically see. And he sets the timer on it, and if he goes down and his son isn't playing, with the timer on, then the game gets turned off for the day. So he's trained his kids to play with the timer, and they know if they don't play with the timer and abide by it, then the game gets turned off for the day. And so they've been really good. But when you have a real addiction, it's a gateway into some low character traits. Lying, stealing, cheating, manipulating, and I'm just going to be honest, these tactics have found their way into our home. And so playing with the timer worked maybe for a few days, and then we found it just wasn't working. And so then we thought, maybe we just have to treat this like you would an alcoholic coming out of rehab. When you have someone who's been addicted, you don't say, okay, here's your nightly wine. You just stay completely away from it. Like, you don't even order drinks in front of your friend who is overcoming an addiction. So we thought maybe we should treat it like that. So we locked up the game system, and we had to, because we couldn't trust other games were going to be played. It was always Fortnite. It always came back to Fortnite. We had to take the laptops away because it was being downloaded on computers we told our son couldn't be downloaded on. It's been cold turkey for 2 weeks, and I think it's working. I hope it's working, but there's still this this desire to play, and I've just said no. His dad has said no. We even gathered some of the moms around the neighborhood, and I said, okay, I'm just going to tell you, we have a problem in our house. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to tell you this problem, and I hope you don't judge me, but here it is. And I just laid it out. I was so surprised because my neighbors said the same thing's happening at our house. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad this is out in the open. And so all of these moms in our neighborhood that we were being kind of pitted against each other to play this game by our boys, it's just cold turkey. No gaming. No gaming Fortnite. Not that I have anything against the game. I've sat down next to my son and watched him play, and I think it looks like a really fun game. It's not the game that's the problem, in my opinion. It's the fact that my son cannot control his urges. It's first thing when he gets home from school. It's before he goes to bed. It's like 9 o'clock at night he's playing, but then I go back down and it's like 11 o'clock and he's still playing. This is a huge problem. And then it's starting to affect his schoolwork. His grades are what finally made me say, done, we're done. No more, we can't do this anymore. Moms, tell me what you have done. Kids, tell me what you have done. Is this a problem for you in your house? We did a contract. Let me go get the contract for you. Just a second. I'm gonna show you. Okay, I totally forgot. I ripped up the contract in a fit of rage. I was in my bedroom. I like to rage in my bedroom because nobody can hear me scream. Anyway, so I don't have the contract anymore. The contract was like basics, like, hey, you're going to make your bed. You're going to get B average at school. You're going to have a good attitude, like no pushing siblings down the stairs. Like that kind of things, pretty basic. And if you come to me and ask to play the game, I'll say yes. And that worked for a little while until the game got taken away because some of those things weren't met, the grades. And now we have like a battle of wills. Tell me where it works for you. Tell me if you think if Battle Royale, Fortnite, is an addiction problem, or is it all gaming? I haven't had any problems with other games. It's only Fortnite that I have run into an issue, and I wonder why that is. This is a little intimidating to make a video like this, but it's important that I feel like it's important to use my platform and put things out there that support other moms. It's important that we help each other and that we support each other and not shame each other. So please, let's not rip each other apart in the comments section. Let's give great ideas and great encouragement and thought. Put some thought into our comments instead of being judgmental, because nobody needs that. Life's hard enough. And to be honest, nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. We're just praying as we go, and we're just kind of making things up as we go. So yeah, if you guys like this video, if you like talking one-on-one like this and having a place to go, let me know what other subjects you would like to talk about, and maybe we can make this a regular thing. Okay, I gotta go make dinner. I'm hungry and my kids are starving, so see you next time.